Story time again, y'all. I'm not even gonna count which story time we're at, but I'm gonna depend on my future self who's editing this video to label all the story times on the Your Brother Adam channel and put this at its appropriate number. All right, so we're gonna stop counting. Let's get started. Squinting a little bit. I wish I brought it with me, but that doesn't matter. So I feel like I need to talk to you guys something that's been close to my chest for a very long time on a lot of different facets of my life, and that's YouTube and girls, pretty much. My whole life ain't girls. I've never been on a date or anything like that. I never had somebody even talk to me, okay? Which kind of hurts my feelings, but you know, I respect it. But anyway, like, I have a big struggle with envy, or I used to. Until my mom and dad taught me the technique of transmutation. You see, I took like big YouTubers, like Muslim YouTubers like Adam Saleh, Fusatube, Slimification, Sheikh Akbar, etc. Kareem. I love all them guys. I followed them for a long time, and I used to get envious. I'm saying, man, why have these guys get such a great life and I don't? Like, I want to do what they do. I want to fly around the world. I want to visit people around the world. I want to make people smile, laugh. I want to get millions of views. I want to do that. I want to do this. So I had to come to terms with myself, and it took me a little bit of time. Just a couple years back, I put a picture. Not a picture on my wall, but I made them my goals. I made them personal goals to get a life like them. You know, kind of like a rivalry kind of thing. Friendly rivalry, of course. I love these guys, man. They inspire me every day. And I wanted to just achieve what they achieve, and achieve it for myself, for not anybody else, but just to prove to myself and my heart that's in my chest that I could do this. You know what I'm saying? I could still do YouTube. I love these guys with a passion and everything. And I want to still do this. I really, really, really do. Those are some of my motivations for YouTube. So I took that negative energy of envy, right? And I turned it into focus and drive and success. You see, every negative emotion has a positive flip point, positive side to it. And if you transmute, like transmute literally means transform, like take the energy in another direction. If you take envy in another direction, it can become inspiration. You know what I'm saying? You take anxiety in another direction, the negative direction, of course, is going to be fear. Fear locks you up. Anxiety keeps you ready. You're extra hyped to get moving. You see, there's a positive and negative of each side. It's kind of mathematical, which I love because I love mathematics. It's kind of mathematical and pretty fun, right? So I took that negative energy of my envy, focused it, and said, look, I'm going to be one of the best African-American rappers, Muslim YouTubers, whatever. I mean, I'm not the best, and that's still a goal for the future, but it is, I still do it because I love it. And I love doing this for y'all and everything. I never really talk to people about this type of thing, but the envy that used to be in my heart is now focus and drive. So if I seem a little ambitious or a little out of patience with people, it's because I'm trying to keep this positive energy flowing. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. I know I say stay positive into all these videos, but it's hard. And I had to get rid of this envy and stuff. And it was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. But I learned a valuable lesson from it, man. It gave me real strength, real patience. Now I'm gonna switch gears to another thing, okay? Girls, okay? Oh my God, we're in the US, okay? Everyone wants to get married. Everyone wants to have sex out here. Correction. Everybody wants to have sex out here. It's just catch feelings in a relationship, or even not even have sex. Just have somebody's company for status or whatever the hell it is. But for me, I really want to meet my wife. I really do, because like when I was a 13-year-old and stuff, my parents, we had us make goals and things like that. I put a goal about being about 20 or 21, be married by now. Well, I'm 20, and that never happened. But I have high standards. So I'm kind of disappointed by the people, kind of characters I'm running out here. Like, a lot of these girls around here are either too superficial, too shallow, or they just don't, the energy just doesn't match up with me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not throwing shade at the girls. There are plenty of good girls out here. I just gotta find them, and I really gotta dig deep. So it's been about 3 years of doing this type of search actively, and I'm disappointed in, even among my sisters in Islam, I'm disappointed. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, back to the envy thing. I used to be, especially when I was in high school, because you know, everybody wants to have a girlfriend, everybody wants to have a boyfriend, everybody wants to have a wife, husband, whatever. Everybody wants to feel loved. Me especially, I'm a very sensitive dude. You might know that already, but you might not, but I am. And I take things very seriously. But maybe that's kind of a problem of mine, I don't know. But I used to be envious of all the people who had relationships, because they seem to be happy. Like, they seem to be comfortable with each other, they loved each other, they go out to movies. It seemed like a great life to me, you know what I'm saying? But now, being single so long, and as I get a closer look upon it, and now I'm actively searching and everything, it's not as great as I thought it was. I still envy people a little bit, especially during Valentine's Day. You know, you catch a little bit of feeling. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. We're Muslims. Muslims, we still have feelings, okay? We don't say we get married and all that stuff. Oh, I know there's a lot of vines on Instagram, and I mean just a lot of memes and Instagram and stuff saying, oh, we're Muslims, so we're single, right? We still get envious sometimes, you know, because everybody's around having a relationship with each other. Some people are already married, some people are already engaged, some people are hanging out and doing dates, and we're still single. But anyway, that's just me being salty. So I turned that, this was a harder one than even the YouTube envy to change, because I had to take that envy and I had to focus. I really had to pray about this. Allah knows how many tears, how many prayers, how many songs I've written about my wife in the future. But I had to really center myself and say, look, Allah has a better plan for me than all of this. Allah has a plan that I don't even know how good it's gonna be. I just gotta keep my eyes open, keep staying on my grind, keep looking, keep my standards high and all that. So, yeah, it took me 2.5 years to stay there, and sometimes I even get dropped the ball sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I get too emotional and stuff, you know, because it's discouraging out here. But, yeah. Alright. Anyway, before my camera cut off, ran into somebody I knew. Shout out to my boy Afro Thunder. Follow him in down below. I'm just kidding. I was, that envy and that kind of, I would say semi-depression. We can go inside for a second. I had to turn that around. You know what I'm saying? I had to turn that into something positive. And that was hard, especially for YouTube, especially for girls. I can't think of anything else major, and I don't want this thing to be too long. So I'm going to cut it off here. And I will see you guys next time. Run out of camera space, that's why I'm cutting this short a little bit. But I basically said all I wanted to say. So this has been your brother Adam saying, peace out. Stay positive, people.